Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready.
All right, it's that time of the week again. It's Monday night. We are here
on
the Retro Wrestling Revival. It's WCW Monday Nitro. Mr. Martin, how are you doing tonight? First off, Chris, I am the Ayatollah of attitude tonight. You are Roadblock's bouncer.
I am Roadblock's bouncer.
For Roadblock. He doesn't need any help.
Whoa. This is the thing, is that Roadblock has an irrational fear of mouses, okay? Mice, whatever you want to call them. And guess what? Yours truly is here to protect him from that. So I'm his bouncer from tiny little rodents. So booyah in your face. And shout out to Roadblock. So I hope everybody's doing well tonight.
You got to love some Roadblock, man. Shout out Daniel's here tonight. As always, it's time for WWN. Who wants to walk with Nitro? Chris, do you want to walk with Nitro tonight?
I do. I'm excited, brother.
Me too.
And the thing,
this is going to be a fun show tonight. It's going to be so bad, it's going to be good. I can feel it.
You can feel it deep down in your veins.
I can feel it right in me. Blood's running cold right through me tonight, buddy. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh. Speaking of blood running cold, man, I just got a question for you, because this is the thing, is that, we are trying to expand here, and we're trying to expand our horizons. And there's a couple people that I just want to bring up before the show is over that I would love to get your opinion on who could potentially be on our show in the future. And I'm excited to get your perspective. Hey. Maybe a special guest, maybe somebody that could teach us something about cats, grooming, I don't know. But anyways, I'm excited. I got a few questions for you coming up during the show, so tune into that.
All right, man. And we're going to debut a new segment. It's going to be the cameos of the week.
I don't even know what it's going to be.
You have no idea what it's going to be, but it's going to be fun when we get to that point. Let me just tell you that, Chris. It's going to be a good old time. But we're going to be checking out some Nitro tonight, Chris. Last time, Nitro easily beat Raw.
The show was great.
It was so bad it was good. We actually put over the fucking Public Enemy, who I put in the graphic of the show tonight. Do you know how hard that was for me to put the Public Enemy in the graphic?
It was extremely hard for you, which it's kind of like you saying that Donald Trump was a good president. It's damn near impossible for you to say it. So yeah, I'm just saying.
Jim Powers will be a guest host to teach you about drinking. It's a stellar idea.
I love it.
I don't think my liver can hold up a night of drinking with Jim Powers.
Oh yeah, that's true. And which I just want to say, sorry to Paul Bromwell.
Yeah, I was going to say that. That was my next thing I was going to get to. Just do it again right now. Apologize to Paul.
I'm sorry, Paul Bromwell, and which I'm going to get my lungs tested. We're going to the doctor tomorrow because apparently, by watching Matt Coon smoke on screen, I've gotten severe secondhand smoke.
He's got emphysema already.
yeah.
Martin, I'm telling you, man. Damn it.
Well,
we're gonna have a good time tonight. Daniel says when the public enemy is the star of the week, everything has to hit the fan.
Hey,
I don't know about tonight. Tonight could be so bad it's really, really good, or it could be just one of those dreadful WCW shows that tend to happen from time to time.
Yes.
Revenge of the Taker we did last week. Very, very
up and
down show. I mean, what did they have? Like 3 crappy finishes out of the 5 matches or something like that?
Yeah.
Well, we did Rockabilly.
Ooh, Rockabilly.
Yes. Rockabilly. Yeah.
Is that made my night?
That was.
But the Steve Austin Bret Hart match was fantastic.
Yeah, that was really good.
The match between Mankind and Taker was great. The rest of the show was garbage.
They couldn't get Ahmed Johnson up to actually participate in any matches that evening. He was sleeping in the back. He hit his cue late, so
WUA, wake up, Ahmed.
Daniel says, "Revenge of the Rockabilly." If he had to suffer with that gimmick, everyone else had to too. We got some dreadful gimmicks on this show tonight, but you know what? Let's roll with it here. Let me run down the card here, Mr. Martin, just so you can
Is there a Roadblock on the show?
No, Roadblock is not on the show tonight, but we do have the Iceman, the man of 1,000 holds. Dean Malenko is going to be here in the opening match for the. This is going to be for the U.S. Championship. It's going to be Dean Malenko taking on. I believe this was his debut in WCW, Yuji Nagata. What do you remember about Yuji Nagata?
I know I'm going to get the independent Japanese wrestling fans pissed at me. I don't know very much.
Are the cops coming for you? Or is Scott Steiner coming out? Because I hear in the background there.
Welcome to Myrtle Beach, guys. We are.
Yeah. Scott Steiner's his entrance is playing.
Oh, damn.
Folks, don't go live where Chris lives, because when you got the sirens howling like that, man, I'm telling you,
it was really close too. Anyways, Nagata, I really don't remember. I'm sure if I see him on screen, I could say something, but I'm not going to comment and say, "Hey, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread." I'm not a big Japanese fan, so
yeah, I don't got too much of an idea, but hey, we'll get to it when we get to it tonight. We also have in a singles match. Jesus, why does they still putting this guy out here? We got Glacier is taking on Ciclope.
Whoa. Just imagine Dean Malenko, the Iceman, versus Glacier, and then they could have like a fucking iceberg match.
The blood runs cold on a pole match.
Dude, they could wrestle on top of an iceberg and it's like the battle of the Icemen. I mean, that'd be great.
Now, this next match, Chris, I'm actually kind of interested in this to see what they do with it. I know this one gentleman's going to be a little past his prime here, but this one gentleman in here is a guilty pleasure of mine. One of the best tag team wrestlers of all time is going to be in this next match. But the first person is this is going to be for the WCW TV title. Ultimo Dragon, big fan of Ultimo Dragon. As well on the show, always love him. He's taking on beautiful Bobby Eaton.
Oh, beautiful Bobby Eaton. You can't
say one of the greatest tag wrestlers ever, right? One of the greatest tag wrestlers ever, and one of the most naturally gifted wrestlers in the history of the business, hands down. There's very few people that were able to adapt to the business like him. Many people, very, very few have ever said that he was hard to work with. The guy, everybody says he's working. He's like the best person to work with. It's taking a night off. Ric Flair used to request to work with him because that's how much he liked working with him. And Goldberg had so much respect for Bobby Eaton. He wanted Bobby Eaton to end his streak. Daniel, guilty pleasure. Alex Wright, Das Wonder Kid. Yes. Mm-hmm. I love Alex as well. He also says the big bad booty daddy, making them all boom shakalaka in Myrtle Beach with the Myrtle Beach Freaks. How if you hear me? That's all right. Damn right, yes. Right there, buddy. I'm telling you. Next match, I'm not talking any shit about this guy ever in a million years. Meng is going to be here, and he is taking on Chris Jericho. So let's go, Meng. Don't fucking open your mouth and say anything bad about him. I can't talk shit. Don't do it. Good luck, Y2J. Yeah, it's going to be tough one. It's going to be a tough night for a young Chris Jericho here. Oh, for Christ's sakes. 3 weeks in a row on Nitro. We're getting the Public Enemy again is going to be here, and they're going to be taking on the Steiner brothers.
Oh, shit.
Over or under, okay? Do the Steiner brothers intentionally beat the shit out of these two clowns? Or do we get just one of those fucking slobber knockers like we did last week with High Voltage?
I think someone's going to piss off Scott, and he's going to go bonkers on their ass. I'm telling you. I see the Steiners whipping their asses.
Daniel says, careful, Brother Martin. Those sirens will be really blaring if you say anything about me. That's the facts right there, Daniel. 110%. Yes. All right, the next match is Double J, Jeff Jarrett, taking on, he claims to be an American male, but he's no American male anymore. Scotty Riggs.
Whoa. Ha ha! You're supposed to say it like that with Jeff Jarrett. Anyways.
Ha ha! Double J, Jeff Jarrett. That's JEFFJARRET.
Double T. Ha ha!
And I think he's going to beat this candy ass by the name of Scotty Riggs.
Dude. Scotty Riggs was clearly the star of the American males. Okay, this is the thing: is people talk about Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. Guess what? Marty was the star. Scotty was the star. Okay, I'm just going to let you know. Everybody is so delusional, like what they're thinking, that they have no clue what a star is if it was right there, kissing them right in the face. Right. Just saying. Right. Dropping the mic now. Scotty Riggs deserves a lot more respect.
All right, we'll see later on then what he can do against Double J Jeff Jarrett. We'll see what happens there. Next match, this could be a good one if they give them enough time. I'll say it right there. This is for the Cruiserweight title. It's going to be Syxx taking on Rey Mysterio Jr.
Ooh, that's going to be good.
They got to give them enough time, though, because these two need some time to work with one another.
It's the time issue, and that's what drives me nuts, like, with these Cruiserweight matches lately, because, like, last week, I think it was, 5 minutes long, and, like, they had to wrap it up, and it's just, no offense, like, with those, you give them, like, a good maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and that could tell a good story. But 5 minutes, it's just way too short.
We'll see. And then the final match on the card tonight, this is an interesting one. Diamond Dallas Page is taking on Psychosis.
Oh, that's going to be a good one. I think
it's going to be about 30 seconds long, but that's just about my opinion.
And like, we are currently in the middle of the rise of DDP, like this feud with the Macho Man. So I mean, it's been very fun to watch. And this is the spring of Lex Luger that's going to be going into the summer of Luger, and this year has, storytelling wise, has been great. Okay, which it's starting to get even better. So it's just, but the in-ring action, there's a lot to be desired.
Well, this Nitro is coming to everybody tonight from Saginaw, Michigan.
Oh, dude, that's one of your favorite vacation spots.
Dude, I go to Saginaw all the time, right in the middle of the winter.
Do you know who else is from Saginaw that you really like?
Who's from Saginaw?
This man right here.
Jumping Jeff is from Saginaw?
Yep. Saginaw, Michigan.
Well, we all know they have those big southern accents in Saginaw.
Exactly. Jeff Farmer, man, he is their favorite son. Yep.
He's the favorite son of Saginaw, let me tell you.
That's right.
All right, everybody, if you want to go and watch with us, go over to Peacock. It's the easiest way to check it out. Look up WCW Monday Nitro and check it out over there. It's the April 21st, 1997 edition. It's season 3, episode 16 of WCW Nitro. Chris, you ready to roll?
I'm ready to rock and roll, buddy.
All right, everybody, I hope you get it loaded up right now. We're going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit that play button now, son.
All right, here we go.
Oh, we got the limo here right off the bat, Chris. Look at that.
Dude, that's beautiful, man.
It's like JJ
Dillon, the former
Look at the security staff that's around JJ right here.
Dude, wasn't he the current president? Wink, wink.
Yeah, he was. He's a big dog right here. He's got about 6 security guards. Oh, a little old school WCW Nitro intro here. Gotta love it.
I wish we could make our show intro like this. We both need to study video editing.
I don't know it that well, nor would I devote that much time towards it.
I gotcha.
I wish I had the talent to do that, but I do not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I want some Nitro girls. We don't got some Nitro girls. We haven't had them in a while. Or maybe they haven't even debuted too much yet.
I don't think they had. I don't
I think that's later on.
Yeah, I think that's later.
Look at the fireworks in Saginaw right here.
Dude, Jeff Farmer was actually the one that helped with
the pyro?
With the pyro. You can thank Jeff Farmer for that.
What a guy he is. He's a jam guy, that Jeff Farmer. I'm telling you.
He is, man. This has got the feeling of the pay-per-view we just watched, which was Revenge of the Taker, man.
I think these people are way more excited than they were for Revenge of the Taker, okay? I'm just going to throw that one out there. That crowd was fucking dead.
I agree. And like my thing about it is that if you're going to pay that much for tickets, and believe me, they were a lot cheaper back then, then why would you just go to just be blah? I mean, no offense, but if you're going to pay for those tickets, you're going to go fucking all out and go crazy, right?
What the fuck is Yuji Nagata wearing?
I think he got that from the Power Ranger set.
Seriously, did he raid the Power Ranger set or something here, or did he go to find Glacier's heel gimmick? Like, man, what is this?
This is Black Glacier. He's the Blue Glacier.
This is the Black Glacier right here. This is heel Glacier. He's getting some pretty good heat right off the bat, though. I got to give him. They don't like Japanese folks, I guess, in Saginaw.
No, man, because apparently, like, the local Japanese restaurant gave everybody food poisoning, so I don't blame them.
But they do like Dean Malenko, and you know they're a smart wrestling town if they're cheering Dean coming out.
Oh yeah, and with our Icon series, guess what? Our first episode was on Dean Malenko, so whenever
it's coming up this week, it's going to release. By the end of the week, it'll be out. So
I'm excited.
I am too. It's going to be a good one. And you know, anytime Dean Malenko's in the ring, it's probably going to be a pretty good match. Boy, there's a pretty big size difference here. Yuji Nagata's a pretty big guy, man.
He is, like, without a doubt. And
look at all the NWO shirts in the crowd,
dude. Absolutely unbelievable.
Think they were selling some merch?
Just a tad bit.
All right, look at these three goofs in the second row here tonight. They're already standing up and happy to be here. We always find a few people in the crowd every single time that we like to pick on.
Yeah, that's true. By the way,
Daniel says a pretty good first choice on who to do icons on. Absolutely.
Yes, like without a doubt. And who do you think sold more shirts, the NWO or Steve Austin?
Steve Austin.
Okay.
Yeah, Steve Austin, hands down. I don't think it's even close. I don't think anybody sold as much merch as Steve Austin did. I think we covered that on Revenge of the Taker. I think we found that out too, that he was the #1 merch seller of all time, if I remember.
Oh yeah, I did bring that up. Okay, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, move on topic.
#1. I think NWO was like 2 or 3 or something like that.
Oh yeah, and
still selling a lot to this day.
Oh god, yeah. It's which Mr. Kevin Nash says that the checks are still pretty good. So
well, Daniel said something here about Nash. Actually, I'm going to put up on the screen. He said they sold NWO shirts and Nash still had to sue for royalties after.
What?
Yeah.
I thought Nash got royalties right off the rip.
Nash is a guy that's gonna get his if he knows he's not supposed to get his money. He knows that. I think Yuji Nagata just whiffed there on
Jesus Christ. Yeah. That Insaguri was terrible.
Yeah. He whiffed as bad as Hato did in Rookie of the Year when Penn refloated that motherfucker to him.
Just float.
Floated. Rookie of the Year will be coming up on the YouTube channel, exclusive to the Retro Repeat YouTube channel during baseball season. So that will be one of our first movies we're going to do back and right before the baseball season starts. Reggie White is here again this week. Reggie White from Green Bay is in Saginaw.
The Minister of Defense, yes, one of the greatest defensive players
everywhere.
He is actually.
Where were they at last week? Was it Baltimore?
I think, yeah,
something like that. They were near that area. I think maybe Baltimore, and now he's in Saginaw. He's following Lee Marshall around everywhere he goes.
Dude, Lee's got the hookup for like the best places for food and the best places for the ladies. Just saying.
Daniel's got a signed NWO shirt by all the original 3. Just bury me with it. What a good fucking piece of merch that is to have, Daniel. That's a great thing to the collection.
Do you realize how much Daniel could probably get for that? especially with Hall being gone now.
Me and Daniel were having a great conversation last night about different things that he autographs and signings he's been to and stuff. I mean, this guy could do a podcast on his own on just the signings that he's been to.
That's not a bad idea.
He's got everybody. Now, Daniel does not get on camera, so we will not be graced by his wonderful presence.
We can do audio.
No, he does not do it.
Okay.
You have to. You cannot be graced by the presence that is that.
All right.
Daniel says YouTube better be ready for the sexiness of Chet Stedman. Eustache is taking over. When the Rocket is there, that's going to be a good night. And if you don't know what the Rocket is all about, you need to watch that watch along that we do to Rookie of the Year.
Oh God! And then later on within the season, we're going to be watching Chapter 2 of Major League.
I can't fucking wait for that one again.
And
that's
the
our highest rated reaction show on YouTube. So
that doesn't surprise me. The sexiness of Lou Brown. I mean, come on.
Oh, come on, Charlie. I got somebody on the other line talking about some tires. I'll give you a call back.
Woo! Oh my God!
You hit like Maze, but you run like shit.
You hit like shit. Yeah.
Lou Brown's quotes in the movies alone are just worth watching. Any of them.
They're magical.
Movies. Good match here, actually, with Yuji Nagata.
Oh, sorry, guys. We're getting distracted by the sexiness of Lou Brown and Chet Stedman.
It's actually a good match. Yuji's working this match pretty good, minus that whiff of an insecurity.
How many stars do you think Tate Meltzer gave this?
So far, Yuji's not a big fan of Yuji yet, so I'm going to say probably 2.5 stars for him.
So far in the match.
So far, I don't know if they're going to give enough time to get a 3-star match out of him. Black Hammer and White Lightning on YouTube. Oh man, I had to wait weeks in line to see that in the movie. What a great flick that was with Jesse Ventura and Willie Mays Hayes.
Yes, absolute classic. Why
don't you tell me?
Why don't you tell me? And by the way, for people that
nice dragon screw leg.
Beautiful,
by
beautiful.
Malenko.
And Mr. Ventura has a silo full of
silo of tortillas. 1,000 gallons of potable water and a silo of tortillas.
Oh! Beautiful kick by Nagata.
Yuji's a good worker.
Yeah, he is.
He's a really good worker.
They got good chemistry.
Dean has good chemistry with just about anybody, though.
Oh, he does.
And I mean, I'm sure Yuji's a great worker. I know he's a pretty big Japanese legend of some sorts. I'm like I said, I'm not a big fan of Japanese wrestling that I followed enough, but I know he was a really, really big name. And I believe this was his WCW debut.
Oh, okay. You know more than me.
Yeah, I believe this was his WCW debut here. Eric Bischoff always had a relationship with the New Japan guys because of Sonny Ono is his best friend in real life.
Yeah.
We missed on that Insiguri again.
Oh, beautiful counter.
See, this is why I love watching Dean Malenko matches, because he picks on the body parts that he's going to target here, which he's going for the cloverleaf there. He's been working on the leg the entire match here. And now he's got the cloverleaf on him. Yuji's tapping. Wow.
Oh, wow.
What a good opener there.
Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up so far. Good show so far.
So far, so good.
Okay.
But if you want to start a show off right on WCW, start with the Cruiserweights or this guy right here, Dean Malenko.
I agree 1,000%. And
he'll put on a wrestling clinic always.
There's one thing that Dean does not have chemistry with, and that's a microphone.
Yeah, that's very true. Daniel says Yuji is stealing Jerry Flynn's wardrobe.
I've always wanted a Jerry Lynn and Jerry Flynn tag team.
The Lynn Flynns.
The Lynn Flynn brothers. I think that would have been awesome.
Which Jerry is it? Lynn. No, Flynn.
Which one is... Oh, but Jerry Lynn was Mr. JL.
Yes, he was Mr. JL.
Well,
and Jerry Flynn looks just like a miserable son of a bitch.
I think
he just looks like he could join the Greg the Hammer Valentine tour of misery. Smoking about 3 cartons a day with Greg in his Cadillac.
Yes, I love it. Junkyard dog. Oh, okay, never mind.
Do not do that one on here. Okay, here is Ciclope. Is it Ciclope? Yes, that's Ciclope. Look at that fucking mask on this guy.
That's Spanish for Cyclops.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Positive?
I'm positive.
All right, I'm going to believe you on this.
I am HIV positive.
Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Boy, this is going to be a fucking barn burner. He's taking on Glacier.
Oh, shit.
Listen to the crowd chants during this match from what I've read. Okay.
If this gimmick would have came out in like 1994, 95, then it would have been fine.
Look at these shitty lasers coming out for him. And the crowd just went silent. Glacier is here. Come on, karate kick it, motherfucker. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. And
look at that helmet. Did Karrion Kross borrow his helmet?
Stop.
I'm just being honest, all right?
I think he did.
What's better, Karrion's gladiator helmet or Glacier's here?
I would say Glacier's, actually, because it's got a fucking armadillo on the top of it.
Daniel says, this just in. No tickets sold yet for the Hammer Tour of Misery. I'm stunned.
Which it's been long enough, and I could say this. The guy who was really Glacier, Ray Lloyd, his ego is a mile wide.
He's a dick.
He is.
He's a dick. I'll just say that.
Yeah, because apparently let's
just call. Let me cover this one here. He was supposed to come on the show a couple years ago. Backed out twice. Okay, backed out twice, and then we had to shift the time on him, and he had a conniption about it. He had a fucking baby, a baby reaction to it. He was crying like a bitch about like he was. Like he was a fucking star and that it was meant to be. Big Mike wanted him on the show, and I love Big Mike, so we were going to do it. I had no urge to want to do it,
and I had to go to work. And
you have a big ego when Glacier is your claim to fame. Oh no, he also has some like fucking D-rated movies that are in the dollar bin at the Dollar General. Oh yeah, he wanted to promote like his big project on our show. Oh, look at him! He's giving the kicks to Ciclope here. He's laying that shit in.
You know, someone's probably going to tag him with this shit.
I don't give a shit. I don't care at all. He was a dick. So
he was.
That's how little I care. Oh man, he's getting those ninja chops going here. Come on, hit him with the sidekick, Greg. Boom! I think he just knocked fucking his block off. Do you hear the crowd yelling "Glacier sucks"?
Yes. This is terrible. God damn,
that match was over in about 22 seconds. Thank you, sweet Jesus. Oh, look at the referee, Mark Curtis, giving the bow to him right here.
God damn.
He's not bowing to him for any reason other than he's glad that this miserable match is over.
It was 22 seconds too long.
That was just great. The crowd yelling, "Glacier sucks! Glacier sucks!" Yeah, Tony. Tony Schiavone's talking this one up right here. Keep talking it up, Tony. Not even you can sell this one. I'm telling you, fans, you're looking at a real serious competitor. Yeah, okay.
No offense.
Glacier was the third man in the NWO that they wanted, but they had to settle with Hogan
because Ray refused. They couldn't pay him enough.
This new segment, Blood Runs Cold, Glacier sucks.
Oh my God! Is this Wrath? Is this Wrath?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
I like Brian Clark though.
Oh yeah. He's honestly, like,
you got a shitty helmet here too.
Honestly, Wrath, we actually have nothing but the utmost love and respect for the guy.
I like Brian Clark a lot. He's a nice dude. He's been on the stream before. He's a nice guy. I think he could have been a real player in
God, yeah, dude, like the size, the look, everything.
Great look. Unfortunately, he got saddled with this shit gimmick right here, which you can't blame him for this one. Now, he ended up turning it around pretty good for himself there with Chronic, which turned out to be a huge hit for them.
Yeah. They were like the biggest tag team within like the past last couple of years. And the whole
referee
company
is like, so when do I get to referee the women's matches? Something worth his time.
Oh God, yes. But no, and the thing is
Mortis.
Chris Canyon, we're going to be seeing him in the near future. We're going to be doing
a side kick right to the chops, and the crowd goes nuts. Who better
than Mortis?
Everybody.
Is
that James Vandenberg?
James Mitchell, yeah.
Father James Mitchell?
That's correct.
Oh, all right. Look at him. He had hair.
He did. And James Mitchell, a very underappreciated manager, in my opinion. I think he does not get enough love.
Boy, they had like about 9 million matches, I think, between WCW Saturday Night, Worldwide Pro, and the openers of some of the pay-per-views between these three all the time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They're stealing the armadillo helmet.
Oh, still the armadillo helmet, you know. They're gonna channel their innermost powers from that. It's the legend. It's like that MTV show, The Legend of the Hidden Temple, The Legend of the Armadillo Helmet.
The Legend of the Armadillo. Yeah. And now the thing is that CM Punk, he's a miserable son of a bitch, but at least he's got a record to back up his success and to have an ego.
Boy, Brian Clark had one hell of a look, though.
Glacier, he definitely didn't have the track record.
No, he didn't have shit.
He steal the. Oh my God! Do you hear Zbyszko? He's gonna steal the eye too. But dude, Clark's look. Good Lord,
his presence alone, like you could just. He's a very believable character, like a believable badass there.
He's similar to like a Sid Vicious, in my opinion, with his presence.
Sid might have had one of the best looks ever in professional wrestling.
I would say Sid had the best look ever.
I think the total package Lex Luger did. That's just me, though.
Oh, okay. I
think Sid's right up there, though, with one of the best overall looks.
Yeah, because
minus that mullet,
dude.
But that mullet fit him, okay? It did.
Some people can pull it off. I can't pull it off. You can't pull it off.
No, not at all. You'll never see that here. The mullets are coming back, though.
I don't know why. Hold on.
If you've never believed before, you better believe now, he said.
Hold on. What does, what's his name? Mr. Johnny Ace says, get it. Got it.
Good.
Daniel
said, the fans, we want a three-way in our lifetime. WCW. Here's Glacier, Wrath, and Mortis fans. That's okay. We'll go back to Sullivan and Benoit.
Yes. I love it.
Yes. I love it. Oh, Tony is here talking out the James J. Dillon coming here. What a scary thing it is to think that James J. Dillon is here. He's going to be flexing his muscles, buddy.
Yes. Just flexing it, man. The man that was the brains behind the Four Horsemen. The guy that would babysit Ric Flair after excessive night of drinking. Woo!
Isn't that every night?
God damn!
I'm just being honest, all right? Jesus, come on. It's not like I'm being mean. I'm just telling the truth.
Wait. So first it was JJ, then Arn, then Triple H, and now it's Fifi, right? She's babysitting him.
She's babysitting him right now.
Yeah.
She's been babysitting him for a while at least, right?
Yeah. Is Ric Flair still a miserable old man?
I would think so.
Yeah.
That's just me, though. Here's a recap from last week, though. This was a great ending to the show last week with Sting coming out with all the different bats for everybody. One for Giant, one for Luger.
Jeff Farmer just showed up on our screen, and you're talking about Sting.
Because I'm talking about real stars here. Not
seriously? Wow.
Okay.
Who's got more charisma, Jeff Farmer or Glacier?
Wow.
Is that a tough one?
That's like asking me to choose between my kids and which one is my favorite.
Tom Stone or Glacier?
Nobody has as much charisma as Tom Stone, okay?
What about Jerry?
Do you really have to sit over there and ask this question?
What about Jerry and Glacier?
I don't know. Jerry's got more charisma than everybody. Look, Nick Patrick's here. What a great guy talking about jam up guys here. Here's Nick Patrick coming out.
Yeah, the second greatest referee of all time.
The greatest referee of all time. Get that shit right, Martin, okay?
That's your opinion.
It's not an opinion. It's a fact, all right? You don't have Big Mike here this time to back you up.
Earl Hebner, baby, all the way.
It ain't Earl Hebner. It's this guy right here.
Nick the Dick Patrick. Yeah. Okay.
He's out and he's trying to, make amends for what he did by joining the NWO. He wants a second chance. Everybody deserves a second chance, Chris.
But in all seriousness, Nick, he could cut a promo.
He's a great promo.
He is. And we joke, which I joke around, but Nick is actually a hell of a guy in real life, and he's a former wrestler too. So like the guy, he can go like within the ring.
Nick Patrick's bumps in that World War III match with Jericho made that match.
Yeah, I agree.
The one arm tied behind his back match or whatever for Jericho.
Oh yeah,
He was great.
I agree. And his dad was a legend too, the assassin.
Yeah, Jody Hamilton, of course.
Yep.
Do you think they're going to give him a second chance here, Chris?
I would. Yes, I'm going to give him Mood tonight. Yes, I'd say give it to him.
You're giving him a second chance. All right, folks.
Yes.
Chris is going to give him a second chance. So that means let's hope WCW gives him a second chance. I'm telling you, could happen.
Roadblock just fired me. I just got an email.
Tom Stone by Miles, that Daniel said. He also says that Flair has had more babysitters than wives, not by much. They should have made Larry the face, the authority against the NWO, not JJ. I actually like that one.
What, Larry's Disco?
Ralph has had the best look in wrestling. That's
What
facts
the
right
fuck?
there. That's facts. Speaking of charisma, look at the Studley polo shirt by Nick Patrick.
Oh, without a doubt.
And Earl Hebner isn't even the second best referee in his own family. Oh, he's taking a dig at your boy, Martin.
Oh, wow. Seriously? I do not. Daniel, if you want a Christmas hug, then I would advise you to take that back.
All right, Chris. I am here to debut a new segment for the week here. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so this is called the Cameo of the Week, which we will find different of these fun things from cameo.com. And last week I was bored one night and I was thinking about meat sauce. And when I think about meat sauce, who do we think about?
Virgil, baby.
Of
the
course.
king of the Olive Garden.
So these Virgil cameos are a way to entertain your night in just so many different ways. Let me just tell you. We'll get to Beautiful Bobby in a minute, Daniel. This is a real legend right here by the name of Virgil.
Well,
so
Bobby's a legend too.
He's a big-time legend, but Virgil here, I came across some of these cameos, Martin. Have you ever heard Virgil's cameos before?
I have not.
All right. Well, you are in store. You are in store, sir. All right. We're going to load this up here. Let me know if you can hear this when it starts playing. But if you would like to book a cameo with Virgil for a mere $85, you too can get a few of these right here. I'm going to play a couple of them.
$85.
Yep. Let me tell you. Daniel says Virgil cameos cure all sicknesses because you'll die watching them. Chris, tell me what you think about this one as it comes out, okay?
Doesn't involve fuck money.
Chris, I'm not spoiling anything. Here it goes.
Okay. There we go.
This is WWF Wrestling Superstar Virgil. I want to say, all you guys at Raw Deal suck big black dick. George is garbage. Corey, stop being a big fuck off. And you and George can suck this big black dick right here.
Chris, would you have paid $85? Here's a good one here. Look at this one. Look at this head.
$85 for that.
Listen.
What?
No, you jerk your little tiny ass dick off, and you get out is like a squirrel amount of cum.
What?
I said, you're not a real man. You're just a man dressed up in women's clothing. It's your birthday, but who gives a fuck?
What?
I said,
Oh my
you're
God.
nobody. I like to put my size 12 up in your ass.
Good God.
You keep on jumping around doing a bunny hop. Bunny hop like that. While my damn shoe is up in your ass. And you say, oh, Virgil. Oh, Virgil. Oh, Virgil. Oh, Virgil. I mean, shut the fuck up, Jason, you dick sucker.
Oh my God.
I'm not video gaming. Shut your fucking mouth up.
This is great. Hold on, you got another one.
Wow.
This is WWF
He's always
Wrestling
angling at me.
Superstar Virgil. Hey, Rhino, I hear you and your dad was worried about my health. Don't worry. I'm like Superman, goddammit. And Batman put together. I'm the great, and I love getting ready to make some fuck money. So I hear you want to know how to make some fuck money. Well,
my head is hurting. I'm laughing so hard.
And I'll show you how to make that fuck money. Have me over a fucking signing, man. Have me over for a fucking signing.
This is tremendous. Where we go? We got another one here. Look at him. He's got no shirt on.
WWF Superstar
Ooh.
versus. I
He
want
looks
to
like
say
Keith Lee.
thanks to Vincent the Voice.
What the fuck happened to
You're a
Keith Lee? Have
caring
you
guy,
seen him
man.
recently?
And I hope you keep on ticking, man. I'm getting well step by step. Thank you.
That's it. For Virgil.
$85 for that.
That's it for the cameo of the week segment, Chris. What'd you think of Virgil's cameos?
Entertaining.
I'd like to say this first, though, Chris. The
All over
views
the
of
place.
Virgil do not represent the views of the Retro Wrestling Revival here. Daniel said that is the most over Virgil ever was in WCW. Bunny hop. Boy, and there's better ones that are out there that I cannot play on here. There is one with Virgil's balls hanging out. He has
God.
And I'm not lying about this. He has his balls hanging out in this one, and he literally does not know that his balls are hanging out.
Ultimo Dragon beat Bobby Eaton.
Yeah, sorry to Bobby Eaton. I know he hasn't been on the show here, probably barely at all, but that
Virgil's balls are more important.
Virgil's cameo there kind of took the cake on this one, so
my God.
precedence here.
I love
Referee, who's that? Mickey J?
Yes.
He's got Sonny Ono's camera taking some pictures.
Mickey J's passed away recently, from what I heard.
Yeah, I think last year, right?
Yep. Damn shame.
Yeah.
Really quick, because while we're bringing up segments, I'm just going to bring this up real quick. Okay, John, which I had 2 dream guests I was thinking about. I was dreaming about it because I was thinking one of these guys, he could teach us about style, and he could teach us how to cosplay as Magnum PI, okay? And then the other one, he's phenomenal at cat training. He's great. He could teach you how to groom your cat. He could teach you how to deal with hairballs. I was thinking about bringing Teddy Hart and Joey Ryan on. What do you think?
Why the fuck would we want to do that? Why would you want to bring a murderer and a guy that has literally been accused of sexual crimes by everybody on? Are you a fan of the dick flip?
I am not a fan of the dick flip. I'll be honest with you.
I'm not going to be doing that one, buddy. Sorry. Teddy Hart, is he still alive?
I assume. I mean,
Jesus, man. He's got to be on the run somewhere.
So you're saying like for somebody to have them on their show that they got to be extremely desperate, right?
For those two? Yeah.
Yes.
Who else? Okay. Give me some more obscure names.
Marty Scurll.
I'd be interested to talk to Marty.
Okay.
I know he had his thing too, but his was a little different, I think. I'd be interested to talk to Marty Scurll if there was an interview. He doesn't really do much though anymore, does he?
No. He's wrestling currently overseas. From what I heard, it was like Germany, Poland. He just recently wrestled for Conan down in Mexico, which was a AAA. Which Mr. Conan was right. He said for all of the negativity that it brought, Marty has more talent in his pinky than the majority of the AEW roster out there.
I could see that for sure. Who else? Who are some other obscure names?
Enzo Amore.
I would love to have Enzo. That'd be a fun one to do.
Enzo, I think, would be great.
He'll never get a shot in America again, Daniel, because of the cancel culture stuff. His situation is a lot different. He was only like 19 with 17-year-old and something like that.
It was legal in his country.
Yeah. So I don't. Anybody else? Any other obscure names that you want to ask about?
Whenever Tammy Sitch she gets out of prison, I was thinking maybe that.
I wouldn't have that wench on the show ever. Never. If you're a convict, a murderer, a rapist, a sex offender, any of that stuff, not happening.
What about Glenn Jacobs?
Kane? Yeah, I'd have Kane on. He would never come on. He's a little above our league there, buddy. Let's be honest.
But the thing with Katie Vick.
Well, hey.
Just
Katie
saying.
was his broad back in the day. He didn't mean to. It was an accident, all right? Uncle Paul.
But
anybody else? What else do you got?
I was thinking
yeah, baby. Here he comes.
Yeah,
Jericho's
baby.
Coming out.
Jericho the GOAT.
All right, who's taking this one here, Meng or Jericho?
I gotta say Jericho by disqualification.
I think Meng's gonna kick his fucking head off and then give him the Tongan spike or whatever he does.
The death grip.
Yeah, death grip there.
I got you.
You know, I normally make comments about mullets, but I'm not making one here.
Who? Meng?
I'm not making anything. I'm just gonna say mullets look perfect on Meng.
They do. They're beautiful.
Meng won't even know he won. Daniel said, maybe. Meng would be a fun one to have on the show. I'm sure the language barrier is a little tough, maybe sometimes with him, but
dude, his wrestling IQ is probably astronomical.
I just want to talk about his fights, like his real life fights. I mean, I have the ultimate respect for his career in every single way. I want to talk about his fights. I want to hear some Meng stories from Meng.
Someone that I would love to have on the show is the Juice, Juventud Guerrera.
The Juice? Hoovy?
Yes, Hoovy. Listen to some party stories with Hoovy.
Some of his old promos from WCW and after that were hilarious shit.
Oh, yeah, I agree. He's very underappreciated, in my opinion.
Yeah, he can be, but he's his own worst enemy.
I agree.
All right, we got the crowd standing up here. There's a disturbance in the back here.
Oh, what about Rob Black?
That dipshit from XPW?
Yeah, man. No. The company's still running, apparently.
How?
I don't know.
Does he have like a rich uncle or father, or did he get an inheritance to stream that or to fund that shit?
I have no idea.
How is that still a thing?
It's been around for almost a year now.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I'm telling you. Daniel says, when every wrestler talks about how tough Meng is, man, he needs a series of books. I would just want to hear some of his stories about him beating the shit out of somebody and walking into bars. Because, you know, with Meng, he's not a guy that people say. So he said he was such a gentle guy and such a nice guy. But people always just felt the need to fuck with him when he was out at places or if they were fucking with his friends. They would always say he never went out to go fight anybody. He was a kind man. He was a nice guy. But he was the nice guy that you didn't want to fuck with. So... that's what I would want to listen to the most with Meng. Of course, I'd love to hear his stories too.
The first two that pop in my head is Meng and Ron Simmons.
We talked about that, I think, a couple weeks ago on Nitro. The two biggest badasses would be probably Meng and Ron Simmons.
Yes.
That's just from the stories you hear and from everybody that actually was in the business that were around them. Two guys that were just unfuckwithable. Probably the Barbarian was number 3, I would say. Oh,
good God, yeah. The Barbarian is a badass. Which they said that Andre the Giant was a badass as well.
Oh, well, he was a huge dude. Daniel says that the fans keep being distracted, Meng is going to lay them all out.
Just imagine Meng just freaking eyeballing you.
Ooh, nice German suplex there by Jericho.
Oh, beautiful.
300-pound Meng.
This is a decent match.
Yeah, not bad.
Especially for clashing styles.
Yeah, this is a real clash of styles between these two. Oh, he went up to the top, and that didn't pay off. Oh,
good Lord. Oh,
I've never seen that before done like that. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's tongue and death grip time.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's over.
Uh-oh.
Look at him.
Good Lord.
Jericho's out.
Yeah. But, you know, Jericho is one of my dream guests. I would love to have him on the show.
Jericho's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Always has been and always will be.
And Cross, I would love to have him on the show. But yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now publicly. With the WWE, what the fuck are you doing with Cross's character?
Not paying attention to it much and haven't seen anything really with it. I have not been impressed by his latest run. That's for sure.
I think, with all due respect, because I love Cross, he should shave his head and go back to the fucking killer gimmick that he had down in the Yellow Brand. A believable fucking badass. But not saying that he's not now. It's just, which it's like a more digestible version of him.
Did Jimmy Hart borrow your shirt here?
He did, actually.
Boy, that's a nice shirt he's got on.
Yeah.
That thing is just like hypnotizing.
If Jimmy was on our show, would you like that?
Jimmy Hart, of course.
Yes, I love Jimmy.
I want the mouth of the South on there. Jimmy Hart still looks in 2023 the same he did here in 1997.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Yep.
What's his secret?
Oh boy, they're setting up this match at Is it spring? What's coming up the next pay-per-view?
Spring Stampede?
Didn't we we just did Spring Stampede.
Oh shit, we did. Okay.
Slamboree?
Slam.
I think it's Slamboree is going to be the next one.
Okay. All right, guys. Don't hold on.
Jacqueline's boobs are literally popping out of her top here.
Woo.
Wow. Like literally, could you have them popping out more than they are right now?
Well, you could, but they wouldn't be able to be shown on TV.
I'm telling you, that's a little distracting.
All right, so we got Slamboree, the Great American Bash, Bash at the Beach. Yeah. And the buy rate for Slamboree coming up is 0.60.
0.60. All right. You know how many that equates to for pay-per-view buys?
I'm guessing 600,000.
No.
I don't know.
I would say 200 or 300.
Okay.
Meng is taking on Benoit at Slamboree here. At least we're not getting a Sullivan Benoit match again.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm excited about that because, like the 48th fucking time. Then we got Road Wild, Fall Brawl, Halloween Havoc, World War III, and Starrcade. So hopefully we'll be able to get that all knocked out this year. So I'm excited.
We'll definitely get to them this year, I think. Most all of them, at least.
Yes.
Most all of them. We'll probably get to Halloween Havoc by the end of the year.
Yeah.
So, what is he talking about sorority sisters now?
What the hell?
Boy, this is just another dumbass promo. Meng is going to go nail Sullivan there, but Miss Jackie hopping away from man. What is he saying?
Sister. He could.
Never give them the mic for this shit again. Please.
No, it's terrible. But Jackie, she's one of the few women that, which if I was another female, I would not fuck with.
Daniel says, "Oh no, not this." Jackie's trying to bust out of her clothes just to make people pay any kind of attention to it. Yeah, that's pretty true, Daniel.
Yeah.
Benoit and Sullivan, the feud for 8 million years, and more promos for Sullivan. Please, no more.
Oh my God.
It's like cruel and unusual punishment, Chris.
Well, it's kind of like the whole thing with like the four horsemen promos every fucking week.
Hey, you're gonna jinx it because we're about to get one here in a short period of time again.
What?
I'm sure it's coming tonight at some point, Chris.
And like they just
is there any WCW Nitro at this time frame without a fucking horseman promo or at least 2 of them?
No.
It happens every time.
Whoa, mean!
They're doing like a hype video here for Benoit with some really god-awful music.
Mean by God, Gene!
Oh, same shit every fucking week with them.
I hate saying this, but watching this stuff more makes me lesser of a fan of Flair.
I've never really been a Ric Flair fan, but that's just me.
Because honestly, you talk about phoning it in and the same shit over and over. Bret Hart said it. Flair is basically a one-trick pony to where he does the same shit, gimmick, promos, match every single fucking time.
Unpopular opinion to some people, the most overrated wrestler of all time to me, Ric Flair.
I got you.
That's my opinion.
I'm starting to see it from your perspective.
Some people love him. Some people don't. Oh, no. Chris.
You praised him last week.
That was a one-time occasion. There is no possible way that they're going to put on another fun match like last week.
Do you think you might eat your words?
You know me. I am a man of integrity here, okay?
Yes.
An honor. And I will give my word that if it's a fun match, I'm going to say it's a fun match.
If you have to eat your words and you have to praise them again, you will have to eat 3 edibles before you come on air next time.
Oh, dude, no. No. I haven't in a long time. That would be a remedy for disaster. I'm not agreeing to that one, okay?
Okay.
If I have to praise them again, I'll come up with some other type of thing that I'd have to do. You could think of it. I don't think I'm gonna have to. So let's see. Look at him. He's doing the fucking robot, and he just knocked his own sunglasses off.
God damn, he's that close.
Please let the
Okay.
Steiner brothers kick the shit out of these two right now.
Well,
Please.
Then you'll have to do a shot of Goldschlager on air. There you go.
All right. I don't drink, so that would be a fair trade. I could do that.
I got you.
Now, unpopular opinion here too. I love this theme song for the Steiner brothers.
I do too. Scott hates it.
Oh, he hates it. That clip of him at an indie show.
Turn the fucking song.
That fucking song sucks. Turn that shit off. They're not coming out. Where are they?
I think Scott's with one of his freaks.
All because I asked for them to kick the crap out of the Public Enemy.
Oh my God! The faces of hold on, the Dungeon of
Hugh
Doom.
Morris and Conan in the back there fighting them. Good job, Rick. Chuck him the fuck out of here.
Because we want to see. Good God,
Jesus,
dude, Scott's
probably the two baddest brothers ever in wrestling.
I agree.
Would probably be the Steiner brothers. Legit.
Oh, by the way, from what I've heard, the Steiner brothers have signed a legend deal.
Good for them. Daniel says Public Enemy took enough edibles and everything for everyone. They found out they had to fight the Public Enemy, so they found other fights backstage.
Oh shit! I love it.
Yes. Now they're coming out. All right, they're not letting us down here.
Yeah. Whenever me and Daniel went to that show back in June, and we saw Scott. Okay, Scott wasn't jacked like he used to be, but he's still somebody that I would not want to fuck with.
Now they're Michigan boys, right? That's why they're Okay, that's why it's a big deal for them here.
Do you think Scott should grow back his hair?
Absolutely.
I think Scott with a
He's
mullet.
another one. Are you going to tell Scott Steiner not to rock a mullet out?
No.
Look at the fans. They love him here in Michigan. They are definitely the hometown favorites here in Michigan.
Oh, God, yes.
Please let them just beat the snot out of him. Is that his brother and his mom?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. His brother's you can kind of see that Steiner look in him.
Yeah. Where's Bronson?
Yeah, I don't think he was born yet at this point. This is 97, so this is 26 years ago.
No. Okay,
I don't
so
think he was born yet. Yeah, I definitely don't think he was. He's a young kid. He's probably maybe 24, 25 now.
No, you're right. He wasn't born for like another few months. He was born on October 24th, 1997. And do you know what football team drafted him?
The Baltimore Ravens.
That's correct. Boom.
Yeah. They did not draft him. He was an unsigned free agent.
Okay, they signed him. Okay, there.
He did not make it out of training camp, but he did get a lot of looks from them. They were definitely looking into him.
Yeah. But I think Bronson found his calling.
Boy, the Public Enemy must have just fucking pissed somebody off to get put in a match with these two tonight. Oh, he just caught him with a stiff elbow there. Let's see if Scott lays a receipt on him for that one. I hope Scott just fucking just clubs this guy right in the chops. What's this, Rocco Rock? Smoking the crack rock?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that power on him lifting that lard ass up.
Like it's nothing. Jesus Christ.
Nice job, Scotty.
And
I want to see him hit the Steiner driver. Is that what it's called there when he hits like that crazy like power or pole driver?
Oh yeah, the Steiner driver.
Yeah, the Steiner driver or something like
the
that.
Steiner screwdriver. That's what it's called.
The Steiner screwdriver. I love that move.
And I know this is not a very popular opinion, but when it comes to pro wrestling and steroids, I don't see a problem with it.
I don't either.
Because it's not a sport where like they're legitimately trying to win. It's predetermined and it's entertainment. So just saying.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it using it under doctor's care.
Yep, I agree.
For other types of professional athletes too. I don't foresee it as long as they're using it under doctor's care and doing it the correct way.
Oh yeah. Because it's kind of like with baseball, with all due respect, the Major League Baseball, they want to come down on Barry Bonds and they want to come down on Roger Clemens and those people, but they weren't bitching about it whenever those players were selling out stadiums and making the millions, were they?
Nope.
Exactly.
Boy, the Public Enemy sure can't work.
No, they can't. They're fucking dreadful. And I can't believe
Unless
Paul
it's
Heyman.
a hardcore match, you're never going to get a good match out of these two morons.
I can't believe Paul Heyman vouched for these guys.
I don't think he could either. Look at him. Oh, man, he went for the flip and almost broke his back.
Oh, God.
Woo.
It's like a swanton.
Somebody's coming out here. The crowd is all standing up here.
It's a crack rock ton.
Yeah, the Dungeon of Doom are out again here, fighting
Jesus
off with the Steiners. Why has the referee not rang the bell yet here? They're doing it right in front of him. Scott's going right in the crowd to beat the shit out of him. Look at him.
Jesus Christ. Good Lord.
Now the Public Enemy are joining in here and taking out Conan.
I don't think you're going to have to do that shot of Goldschlager.
No, definitely on this one.
Dear
Hugh Morris
God.
is getting drugged right back into the ring.
This is terrible. Wait, hold on. Here we go. What did Daniel say?
Let's see. Daniel said, if a match with the Public Enemy couldn't get worse, you had the Dungeon of Doom.
God damn. Hold on. Scott couldn't catch you. You'd have been okay the way he was moving. I'd get a getaway car. Yes.
I would not want to stand in the path of Scott Steiner, that's for sure.
Even now, I wouldn't.
No. You know what they say, though? Everybody says this. They say Scott was tough as hell, but his brother Rick was tougher than him.
Honestly, from seeing Scott at like the meet and greet and stuff like that, which I didn't pay to meet him, obviously, but Scott seemed like a really, really nice guy.
Sure he is.
A very down-to-earth guy, and he's really, really nice to his fans, and so is Rick.
Hey, Chris, take the reins for just 2 minutes, okay?
Do you got to go poop?
No, I'm not going to drop a coon. All right.
Okay. Oh,
I'm not doing that.
I'm sorry, Paul Bromwell.
Real fast. You better say it again. Hour number 2 is kicking off. Give him 2.
I'm sorry, Paul Bromwell.
Paul's warming up to you, okay? But he still doesn't forgive your ass yet. I'll be back.
I'm sorry, Paul.
When you mentioned the awful things that you said, that means I got to take 3 minutes. So
come on.
That's what you get for disrespecting poor Paul a few weeks ago. Think about it. I'll be back.
All right, fine. Be that way. You jerk. Anyways, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got Mike today, Tony Schiavone, and Bobby the Brain Heenan, baby. We are getting ready to kick off hour 2. We got JJ Dillon, who's coming, who's showing footage from earlier, like him coming to the arena. And we need somebody that needs to take control, because this NWO, they're going left and right. They're stepping on everybody. They're walking on everybody, man, woman, and child. And you know what? We need somebody to lay down the law, and hopefully JJ is that person. What do you guys think? Scott is great. He's just business at signings. Don't disrespect him, or he'll do a Frankensteizer. You damn right. And Daniel, like, from what we saw, Scott was a very, very cool guy. But hands down, I will never, ever forget Teddy Long and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat just shooting the shit and just having an awesome conversation about like their careers together. And me and you, we were just fucking mesmerized, and we could just stood there and just listen to him go back and forth all fucking day, man. It was so just awesome hearing two legends like Ricky Steamboat and Holla Holla and Mr. Teddy Long talk. All right. All right. We got so now we got Bobby the Brain Heenan that is questioning Nick Patrick's validity. Like, he's questioning his sincerity. He's questioning, saying, hey, are you for real? Exactly, brother. We did get it was a good fun time. And we literally got Teddy and Ricky Steamboat just having like a fun fucking locker room talk. And it's just kind of like, it was just awesome. They were talking about what's the term that Mr. Conrad Thompson says? It is inside baseball. That type of talk. And it was just freaking awesome to see. Me and Daniel, we were marking out. And the true wrestling fans know what we're talking about whenever you see that. It's just an awesome thing to witness. All right. All right. So Daniel said that you'd much rather have Larry Zbyszko be the authority. JJ was far beyond finished at this point. I agree with you 1,000%. I think JJ was kind of very overdone, cooked, basically like a burnt turkey. And I think Larry Zbyszko would have been a phenomenal authority figure. And which, as a matter of fact, TNA Wrestling had Larry Zbyszko as a director of authority on their show. I believe it was in 2004 to 2005. And he was feuding with Raven, which was a really fascinating thing to watch. So I encourage all the non-TNA wrestling fans out there to go on the Impact app and look up the shows from 2004 and the feud between Larry and Raven, and Larry being the director of authority. The crowd's responding like, "Whoo, how you doing?" Uh-oh. The suspension of Eric Bischoff, they're currently addressing it at the moment. And do you guys think it was fair that they suspended Eric Bischoff? Because I don't think it was. I think Bischoff was trying his best. He was honest. He was sincere. He was a man of great integrity, a man of dignity, and a man that has an ironclad contract that should not be disrespected. Just saying. So JJ is doing your standard director of authority type general manager interview. We got Eric Bischoff coming out to the ring, and I assume he's either going to get extremely cocky or he's going to beg for his job back. So let's see what happens. Here's Bischoff. That's right. And you guys know our feelings on Eric Bischoff here on this show. We have nothing but the utmost love, respect, and admiration for the guy. We think he's one of the greatest non-wrestling performers in the history of the business. And in my opinion, the greatest GM of all time in the history of the WWE. And just, he was an absolute phenomenal addition to the NWO. Just absolutely awesome. So yeah. Oh God. So Bischoff is saying, JJ, bite me, and you can kiss my grits. And so apparently Bischoff is cocky. He's drunk with power. He's arrogant. But you know what? Like I said, with that ironclad contract Bischoff has, he has within reason to say, hey man, bite me. You can't fire me. Just shove it up your ass and deal with it. And I don't blame Bischoff for feeling that way.
Came at a great time here for Eazy-E being on.
Exactly. And which I said that me and you have nothing but the utmost love, respect, and the admiration for Mr. Bischoff. We think he is one of the greatest non-wrestling characters in the history of wrestling, period. And the greatest GM of all time.
He's right up there. Him and William Regal.
Really? Yeah. Regal was good.
Regal was great.
Yeah. And
Bischoff is a man of words. JJ, hurry up. If you don't like it, bite me. Yep.
Yeah, I love it. And like I was telling the Renegades out there, Larry Zbyszko was a director of authority for TNA Wrestling back in the year 2004 or 05.
How long did that last for?
I think like a few months. And he was feuding with Raven, but he was the authority figure.
It was feuding with Raven?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I just basically, he thinks Raven was disrespecting the business and the old school guys and all. It was an interesting feud.
I'll take your word for it.
I would say for us to watch it, but every single time we do like a TNA watch along, we get fucking threats.
Well,
so
some petty shit people, man, over at
I'm
Impact
sorry.
Wrestling. Every time we do an Impact thing, they try to block it somehow.
And you would think
You
they
got
would like.
suspended last time for doing an Impact one, didn't you?
I did actually. So for the individuals that are wondering why, Chris, why didn't you do part 2 of the Ric Flair show watch along? Well, the fact is that because Impact Wrestling fucking messaged me saying that I couldn't, even though I wasn't showing a fucking thing.
I was a dick about it too.
Yeah,
100%. Let's
so.
see. Daniel says, I think JJ has been getting into Ahmed's sleeping pills.
Dude, we should make a shirt. WUA. Wake up, Ahmed.
They're lucky people still want to watch the shows and get more notice on them. Absolutely.
Exactly.
They're fun shows always, too.
Oh, yeah, they are.
That's
The
a sad
Asylum
thing.
shows that we were doing were fantastic. It's just every single week we would get threats. And we weren't even showing footage.
That was the bad thing. It's like you're just getting exposure for him, but
Yeah.
I think JJ was one of the worst authority figures ever in wrestling. That's my opinion, though.
Well, he didn't do shit. He just talked.
I don't think JJ was a good talker in any way. That's just my opinion.
No, I agree.
Maybe his old school stuff with the Horsemen for some people that love it, but I don't find JJ to be very entertaining at all.
We might say that Ric Flair, he's overrated, but you got Blanchard, absolutely a stud in the ring, not overrated. I loved to watch Tully Blanchard, and our all-time favorite from the Horsemen is the Enforcer, baby, Mr. Arn Anderson.
Man, Arn Anderson.
And you talk about people being overrated. Arn is underrated.
Yep.
Severely.
Here's from last week with Reggie White coming into the ring here to kind of call out Mongo.
Oh, man, Mongo.
This big matchup with Reggie and Mongo.
Dude, Mongo's been on a hell of a tear lately, so we got to shout that out. And make sure to go to teammongo76.com to support Mr. Mongo McMichael in his current fight with ALS. Just, ladies and gentlemen, he sacrificed his body in football and in wrestling, and like the least we could do is say, hey, Mongo, thank you for everything you did. Let's help you fight. And go to teammongo76.com and donate.
Wait, Reggie was an intense guy, though, wasn't he?
Oh, God, yeah, he was. I think if Reggie would have put in more time, he could have been a star in wrestling.
He must have really liked wrestling, too, because he did that stuff with, Lawrence Taylor, right?
Yes.
No, that was Lawrence Taylor and Bam Bam Bigelow. But didn't he do some stuff with WWF, too?
He did, actually. He was a part of the crew at WrestleMania.
Came out with him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with LT, I believe.
Yep, and just it's Reggie. I think he could have been a star, baby, a
Daniel
star.
says Reggie should have been flagged for his terrible outfit last week. Send it to Jeff Jarrett's phone.
Oh,
oh God, boy, the style of the '90s with some of these guys. What an awful fashion time the '90s was.
Dreadful. And wasn't this the year where Jarrett basically just signed a contract with World Championship Wrestling and said, screw it, I'm just going to just go here to work between his WWF runs?
I think so. I think he was only here for about a year or so, but I could be wrong. Maybe he was here a little bit longer.
Because he left the WWF, I believe it was in early 96. And then he showed up in in World Championship Wrestling, and then he went back to the WWF. I think it was late 97.
Hold on.
So,
listen to the song.
Oh, God, here we go.
Hold on, let me cue it up for us. Cue up the American Males.
Oh,
I just hear it, man, and I just got to start dancing. I got to start clapping my hands. How could you not love the American Males theme song?
you got to not have a pulse.
American Males.
Yeah.
American
Males. American Males. American Males. American Males.
Just
American
remember,
Males.
if you see them coming, you better
run for cover.
Man,
Run for cover.
Girls don't need a
Weekend lover. You don't.
American
Males.
Yes.
You damn right.
Sorry, just had to cue that one up there.
Oh, the stroke.
Dan said, Deborah, I hardly know ye without showing the puppies. Deborah was a beautiful woman, but she was a terrible fucking manager.
She
What
was.
did you think about Deborah?
She was there for looks. I would be honest with you. From what a lot of people say, she is an absolute sweetheart human being. She's beautiful. I'll be honest with you. I can't really say much. She didn't do much as a manager. She sucked. But the fact is that she got attention. She got eyeballs on the product. So
she was
there you go.
Doing a really good time. And then, eventually being with Stone Cold Steve Austin definitely doesn't hurt, right?
Well, that's true. I mean, like that raised her profile greatly. And she managed, I think it was Jarrett and Owen in the WWE before Owen passed. And they were a fairly decent tag team. And I think Deborah, she was a good manager for Jarrett in the WWE. But during this time, I just wasn't the biggest fan.
Yeah, I wasn't too big of a fan either, of her work in the ring, but she was definitely had her moments with other things that she was doing.
Oh yeah,
she was a beautiful woman for sure.
Yeah, it's sad that I can't really say much more.
Hey, she served her purpose well in this time frame.
Yeah,
it was a different time.
Yep, I agree.
And in all seriousness, with Scotty Riggs, what do you think? What do you think went wrong? Scotty Riggs had a pretty good look. Why do you think he never made it to the bigger, bigger moments for him in his career after the American Males broke up?
I think Scotty honestly didn't have the it factor. I think Scotty was a decent worker like within the ring, but that was about it. I mean, he wasn't very good at promos. He didn't have a wow factor about him to where you're like, holy crap, I got to see him next week wrestle. It's basically he was just your regular worker. No charisma. I think that was it. You?
I would agree.
Yeah.
Good worker in the ring. Pretty good worker. Good look. No charisma. None at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it to me there. He was like a lot of other people out there. Mongo's coming down with the briefcase and Reggie White's out. Oh shit.
Yes. What the fuck is that briefcase?
Look at his jacket.
Oh, Jesus Christ, King of Kings. Or were you talking shit about his jacket a minute ago?
That jacket is awful. That shit is awful.
Come
Daniel,
on.
you thought his fashion sense last week was bad. Look at this week.
Jesus Christ. It's literally on his back.
Scotty almost just got killed.
Good Lord.
Poor Scotty there. He fell wrong on that one.
Uh-oh.
Jay's going to lay on the figure 4 here and finish off Mr. Riggs.
And I noticed in this part of Jarrett's career, he ripped off a lot of people.
He's the professional of ripping people off.
Jackie Fargo, Strut, Ric Flair's figure 4. Yeah. Anyways,
got the victory there over old Scotty Riggs.
I mean, that's going to catapult him to the television title.
Will it even do that? I don't even think it would get you a shot at the television title for that. Who's in the lineup to see Ultimo Dragon versus Double J?
What about the hardcore title? Oh, wait, it wasn't around then, but...
Yeah. Wait, that was a fucking belt right there.
Man, Big Vito was a great WCW hardcore champion. What do you think?
When did they bring the hardcore championship in, like 99 or something?
Yeah, it was 99.
Look at that doofus dressed up as Hogan in the NWO.
If you can't beat him, be him. That's what I say.
Boy, the folks in Saginaw. There's something.
Good Lord.
There's something in the water in Saginaw.
Hey, man. Jeff Farmer's seed was spread far and wide.
Man, Saginaw looks like it's the inbred capital of the world.
Stop.
I'm just being honest, all right? Come on. Oh, Dennis is another guy, terribly bland. That's JFFJARRE Jeff Jarrett. Great.
We should send in a message to Nash on like his Click This podcast saying, what do you think about the people of Saginaw, Michigan?
Man, I'm telling you, I'd be interested to hear that one. What do you What do you think he thinks about the people or the venue of Saginaw, Michigan?
I think he thinks the fans are great. They're just butt ugly.
There's something here. Is that Scott Hall with him?
Yeah. No, Nash.
Is that Nash? I didn't see him coming down for a second.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
Nash.
Now,
Kevin
are you
Nash
sure?
It's just still to this day to me, Kevin Nash is just fucking cool.
Oh yeah, he's cool as shit.
He just oozes cool.
And you talk about a phenomenal storyteller, hands down right now, in my opinion, and I know in your opinion, the best podcast in all of wrestling. Period.
My favorite podcast. Him and Bischoff. You know what I like about his show? Are you a Seinfeld fan?
I am. It's a show about nothing.
It's a show about nothing. There is no exact premise to the show. There's nothing about Nash's show that it's just whatever they want to talk about for the week, and it's just great, and it's just fun, and it's just good.
Yes.
I love Click This. I think it's one of the best podcasts I've heard in a long time. And there's a lot of great ones out there.
Oh, there is.
Bischoff is always on my stuff. Jarrett, love him. Foley's show. All
the Kurt Angle show with Paul Bromwell.
I'm sorry. Even though you upset Paul, there's no way I'm going to say that. I think I love Kurt Angle, but that fucking podcast is dreadful. It is just boring. Do you listen to it?
I do actually, which it depends on the topic though. So from
I don't want to hear any more about No Way Out 2002 or anything like that. Nobody gives a shit. Really, who gives a shit? It just isn't. You've heard it 12 times from somebody on that brand of shows. They're always talking about the same stuff. You're getting it from a different perspective, but it's just not interesting to me. Yeah,
Nash, it's different every single week, and he doesn't just talk about wrestling.
He barely talks about it. It's the best part.
Yeah.
Daniel says Misterio against Syxx. We should get a good one. So knowing WCW 5 minutes,
yeah,
I'm going to give them about 5 to 7 minutes on this one that they're going to give them. Every match on this card tonight has been 4 minutes or less.
Yep.
And now I'm not a huge fan of long matches at all, as you know. That's why I hate Iron Man matches. But when I get a guy like Mysterio and Syxx in the ring, I want to see these guys go for 10 or 15 minutes in the ring.
I agree 1,000%. Oh, do you know what kind of match the Daniel Bryan, Maxwell Jacob Friedman world title match is at the pay-per-view coming up?
I have zero idea. What is it?
An Iron Man match.
60 or 30? 60. Oh, Lord. That's reason enough not to buy it.
I think, honestly, Mr. Tony Khan is just... He doesn't have very many good ideas for the pay-per-view coming up, so he's like, fuck it, just do it. Just do an Iron Man match to take up a quarter of the show.
Well, if anybody can do an Iron Man match, though, and make it good, it would be Daniel Bryan.
I agree. 1,000%.
If there's anybody in modern wrestling that could make an Iron Man match fun, it would be a guy like Daniel Bryan.
Daniel is still one of the best performers in the world.
Big fan of Daniel Bryan. I love Daniel Bryan. He's tremendous. Or what's he going by now? Brian Danielson over there?
Yeah. Sorry, okay. Brian Danielson. But no,
WWE version. Nice move by Syxx there, propelling Mysterio up.
But a 30-minute a match that I would love to see with Brian Danielson, him versus Seth Rollins. I think would be fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, okay. I think Seth is highly overrated.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
I love Seth.
Never really been a big fan of Seth.
His character is awesome, in my opinion. I love him to death.
He tries too hard for me to be entertaining, and I just don't find him entertaining.
Next thing you know, you're going to say that Mr. Kevin Owens is overrated. Don't you do it.
He's grown on me. I've said that throughout the last few weeks. I said he's grown on me.
Yeah.
I hate this move, the Bronco Buster. It's so fucking gross.
I'm just going to stick my dick in your face. Yeah!
It's fucking awful.
I know.
It's just no. Who the fuck wants to see that?
Okay, so basically, your dick is in the guy's face, and your ass is bouncing on their chest.
Yeah. Daniel says, this is a good one here. Daniel says, Nash saying, hey, six pack, and Arn Anderson's ears back. I was thinking something like that too, Daniel, as he's yelling it out. I was like, they're talking about what they're gonna go do right after the show, man. When he was
now,
yelling, hey, six pack. He's telling somebody to get the beer on the ice in the back.
Oh yeah. Now if my wife gave me the Bronco Buster, I'd be fine with that.
Now, see, that's different for you.
Okay. Anyways,
That's different. Nobody wants to see that shit on Nitro. We don't want to see 6 Bronco busted motherfuckers. Mysterio, nice counter there. Oh, shit.
Oh, beautiful. It's actually a good match.
He hip tossed him right over the damn top rope and right to the bottom there. That didn't look like it was very fun landing.
Would you say Sean Waltman is overrated? Do you think he's underrated, or do you think he's right where he should be?
He's right where he should be.
Okay, because I think he's a fantastic, consistent performer.
I do not think he's a Hall of Famer. No
Really?
disrespect to his career. I think he had a wonderful career. I just don't think he's a Hall of Famer. That's my opinion. What do
But
you think?
Charmel is.
Charmel sure as fucking neither. Neither's Coco Beware. Neither's some of the other people they got in there. But I don't find him to be. And I know, didn't he go in twice with the NWO and
DX?
Like yeah, but like nobody was buying shit for the NWO to see Syxx do it. That's my opinion. Some people may disagree with that. I'm not taking anything away from his career. He had a tremendous career. I just don't find him to be a Hall of Famer. I don't find him to be a Hall of Famer for the NWO or DX.
I think with Sean Waltman, he was a solid guy.
Beautiful move by Mysterio.
Oh,
Daniel,
beautiful.
what do you think? Do you think Waltman's a Hall of Famer or no? I'm just hear what Daniel thinks.
Okay, hold on.
That was a beautiful move there by Mysterio. God, the second move.
So Daniel's on my side. Here we go.
Daniel says Sean Waltman should not have been a Hall of Famer with the NWO. I can go with DX or by himself. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I respect both of your opinions very much. Like I said, he's a fringe one for me, but just doesn't. Jesus, Nash just about killed him.
Good Lord.
Holy shit. God.
Dude, that powerbomb. God damn.
Look at how fast he moved too. He's as fast as a fucking cheetah.
That was before the blown quads.
Seriously. Man, he just came out of nowhere. That was fucking tremendous.
And Syxx's finisher at this time, it was the
buzzkill or the buzzsaw.
The buzzkill, which is the crossface chicken wing, pretty much. Chicken wing!
JJ's coming out with security here. He's laying the law down, buddy.
He's pulling a Kevin Owens and showing up way too late.
Yeah, he's showing up at the end of the match. God
damn, yes. Just to give people...
Leave Kevin alone, all right? He was in catering.
God damn. They got on his truth, guys, and which I even told John this earlier. The Roman Reigns Sami Zayn match was, when it came to crowd psychology and the involvement, was one of the best matches I've ever seen. But the only two things I was not happy with was Jimmy Uso getting involved and Kevin Owens saying, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to show up after the bell's rung.
Daniel votes for Ray for the Hall of Fame just for taking that power bomb alone.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%. Good Lord.
He got fucking creamed by that one.
He did. But Ray's a pro.
They're taking him out on a stretcher here for the match. For the end of the match.
Now, with Hall of Famers, Ray is definitely a Hall of Famer.
Oh, no doubt about it. They're calling for Sting right now. They want Sting.
I mean, which in my opinion, Ray's the second greatest Latino wrestler in the history of the business behind Eddie. And you switch that. You think it's Ray then Eddie, but
I do.
Yes.
I think Ray's to me the greatest one, and Eddie's just a little bit farther behind.
All right, I got you.
I love Eddie.
Oh yeah.
Look at him telling him to bite him. God, I love Nash. he must have been having so much fucking fun at this time at certain points because he could just do whatever the hell he wanted to do and nobody was going to say shit.
And do you know the beautiful part about it was every time they signed a new person, which Nash would actually
nations clause or something.
Yep, every single time like a new person would get signed and would get more money than Nash, guess what? They had to bump him up to whatever the guy was making.
What a tremendous business move that is. Like, you just gotta love that. All right. Fucking somebody's coming in here and making $1 million. I'm gonna make the exact same.
All right,
up 200,000 a year from 800, just so I can make what they're getting. Oh, the ambulance is going off here. They're blasting the sirens. Chris, is that right behind you? We had the police sirens earlier.
No. This time it's on my thing.
All right, we got a Lex Luger vignette here of some sort.
Where is Lex tonight?
That's what I'm wondering. Where is the total package tonight? We got Glacier, but we got no Lex.
No shit. Is this like an advertisement for Saturday night or something, or is this just to put over Lex?
Doing something like Go Lex here. It's awful too. Every other second, it says Lex posing.
You can tell these weren't wrestling personalities doing these videos. I hate saying that. I really do.
You know, this is 97, so it's a lot different time too. Different times. Jesus, look at the people in Saginaw. Wow.
Hey, man, that's... Don't you judge my ex-wife.
Wow. Saginaw, man. That is a place right there. Wow. I don't want to fucking go there.
That's my ex-wife, Mary Lou. Don't you judge her.
Daniel says Dominic is in the Prison Yard Hall of Fame. Those 10 minutes he spent there solidified his status.
I love the gimmick.
Lex had to go compete in the WBF Championship finale. It was a must-miss show for us.
And
he's in Norfolk, Chris.
Dude, partying up, man. Like the Navy town, the biggest naval town on the East Coast.
You know Lee Marshall's at a bar right now. You know, at this time frame.
Do you think the sailors are buying him drinks?
Everybody's buying Lee Marshall drinks. He's going to give him a nitro party.
Okay? Mustache rides for everybody.
Everybody. They saw Lee's mustache coming a mile away. Lee never bought a drink in his life with that mustache. He walks into a bar and the bartender just says, "It's on me."
Exactly.
Lee says to him, first drink, he goes, "Everyone. You're
just
rocking that mustache out. You're getting drinks all night long."
It's so mesmerizing.
And they wonder why Lee became an alcoholic, okay?
Did he really?
No, I don't know. Just fucking around. I don't know.
Is Lee Marshall still alive? I'm sorry.
No, he passed away a long time ago.
I love to have like a podcast called Lee Marshall's Mustache.
Oh man, mustache rides all around.
Yeah.
Think about like a t-shirt with like Lee Marshall's face and that furry mustache on it, just hanging out.
And just the mustache.
Daniel says Lee Marshall wouldn't even go on the road to Saginaw. That says everything.
Oh my God.
Lee Marshall wasn't feeling the chicks out in Saginaw. That's for sure.
No. So he said fuck it and he skipped town.
Hogan's on set here. What movie is he making right now?
Is this
Thunder in Paradise?
Is this High Noon at Mega Mountain 6?
High Noon at Mega Mountain 6.
Dude, that was a classic, wasn't it?
Oh, that was a gem. I think this is Thunder in Paradise, maybe.
Yeah.
Or the Thunder in Paradise movie of some sort.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this person on here? Grace Jones? Who the fuck is that?
Grace Jones.
Is she like a star of this movie he's in? Are they supposed to be bragging that they have Grace Jones in his movie?
Dude, she's a star.
She's such a Grace Jones.
She's a model, apparently.
She looks like Dennis Rodman.
She
does.
Grace Jones she was born in 1948.
No shit.
Stop.
She looks at there. Robert Vaughn. Who is Robert Vaughn?
Oh, dude, remember the movie Basketball?
Yes, I love that movie.
The team owner?
Is that him?
Yes.
All right, okay.
Grace Jones is 74 years old. She's from Jamaica.
What the hell is this Robert Vaughn guy trying to be with the cigar there?
Jones?
Trying to be Hannibal from fucking the A-Team?
Oh, yes. But okay. She was in the movie Boomerang with
Eddie Murphy.
And she was in Wolf Girl with Tim Curry.
Wolf Girl?
Yeah, and she was ranked 82nd on VH1's 100 Greatest Women of Rock and Roll.
All right. 82nd, huh? That's a claim to fame.
I guess it's
almost as good as being 13 in Brazil.
Stop.
You know? What?
So
I'm cloning myself here, all right? Jesus. Daniel says Sting is hiding, so Hollywood is making movies. We know Sting don't want none.
No.
Basketball for life. Basketball was a great movie.
Dear God, yes.
I love that movie.
Yes,
the Jabroni squad.
There
for
he
the fucking
is.
NWO. There he is, Jeff Farmer.
you goddamn right.
There's the meat sauce master right here.
With his balls hanging out.
Boy, this is a star-studded affair tonight. They got Vincent, Scott Norton, Buff Bagwell, NWO Sting, Syxx, and Nash. Now, where is Hall at this point? Was this a rehab time or something for him?
I have no idea. I assume. God, I hate assuming that, but yeah, I assume.
I think it was like a rehab time from here. Oh, please. They're calling Piper and
God damn it.
Please don't bring him out.
From what I heard, whenever they were casting for the fake Sting, the fight between him and Motley Crue
Is what
that's
signed
what
him. Got him
what
signed.
signed him.
That sealed the deal for him.
Yeah, Motley Crue.
Look at him. Do you think he's still going out to conventions dressed up like this?
What, fake Sting?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Is he really?
Yes.
How many fucking people do you think really want an autograph with fucking Jeff Farmer, fake Sting? How many people are jumping up and down to get an autograph with the fake Sting?
I don't fucking. Jeff Farmer is a retired professional wrestler. But okay, hold on.
He had to have been in rehab, Daniel said. I might choose rehab over Saginaw too. Very, very true point, Daniel. 18 more women were ranked lower than Grace Jones.
Hold on. Listen to this. Fake Sting more popular in Japan, according to Fake Sting.
You almost made me spit my drink out on that one. So he said he's more. Say that again.
Fake Sting is more popular in Japan, according to Fake Sting, than
Sure.
the real Sting.
Didn't he go work in Japan though?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I thought they like sent him out to work in Japan or something like that. What do you think they were paying
His
Jeff
role-
Farmer?
$15,
A coconut smile.
and they were giving him a coconut smile. That's right.
Daniel says fake Sting sucks in every country, according to everyone.
Oh God.
Oh, you always bought me, Daniel.
All right.
So they're going on now about the Flair and Piper that are keep taken from all the younger guys, and now it's their time.
Okay, let me read a quote from Jeff Farmer.
Hit
This
me
is
with
from
it.
the Pancakes and Power Slams podcast. He
Say
said,
that
while in
podcast
Japan,
again?
Farmer wishes he could have got a chance.
Hold on. Say that
Pancakes
fucking
and
podcast
Power
name.
Slam.
Pancakes in Power Slam.
Pancakes and Power Slams. Yes.
What the kind of name is that?
Episode 232. I have no idea, but like we're giving them like a shout out. I don't know whether it's good or not. I'm going to shout. This is on episode 232 because I know all you renegades will be
Jumping
running
up and
down
down
with
for
this.
this one.
Anyways,
Check out Pancakes
While in
and
Japan-
Power Slams 232.
while in Japan, Farmer wishes he would have got a chance for one particular dream match. My character was more popular than Sting in Japan, and I've always thought we could have had a huge match with the real Sting and the NWO Sting. We could have took the house down in Tokyo, said Farmer. What if somehow we joined up as a tag team, and then you would have the two ultimate Stings?
Yeah, people were jumping up and down for that one, Jeff.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah.
Let that
Okay. Let that marinate a little bit.
sink in.
Daniel says if he got paid $15, I'm asking for my $14.99 back.
What?
Nash shooting on Piper and Players' Ways. Nash knew none of them could touch him. Yeah.
So what's your opinion on that on that quote?
I think it's one of the most idiotic, stupid, and delusional and dumb things I've heard in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And that says a lot. Okay. No. Really.
When it comes to
Didn't have
American
them
wrestlers,
join as a tag team together.
the ultimate
Come on.
Stings.
Yeah. Sting really would want to do that one. Here's one of the biggest names in the history of WCW ever. You know, one of the biggest names in wrestling ever. One of the biggest names, probably top 3 in WCW of all time.
I agree.
And yeah, they're going to team him up with you to make the ultimate Stings.
Yes. Yes.
Boy, that's going to draw money. I'm sure
Now,
Sting wanted to give up a feud with Hogan to go over to New Japan with him.
Yeah, dude. And the thing is that Sting was one of the most popular American wrestlers in the history of that country. How the hell can you even compare yourself?
Television was so far behind at that time in Japan, they probably thought that fake Sting was the real Sting. That's probably why he maybe thought he was over, because people were misinterpreting it for a while that he was the real Sting.
Yeah. Wow, that was a hell of a promo. Apparently Nash said that the potholes you old fuckers have made, we have to patch them up so we can pave the road for the future.
He was pretty old at this point too, wasn't he?
Who, Nash?
Yeah.
I think
He had to have been at this point in time in his
early
late 30s.
40s.
No, late 30s. Yeah. Psychosis is out now. All right.
I love the outfit, dude.
Yeah.
Great, dude, why don't you tell the fans out there how you are going to be dressing up as this for Halloween? I mean, this is your outfit.
Yeah, it's a touch above my price range to get that mask and that hair.
Okay.
I tried, Chris, but you know, I got to save up my money for at least a few years to be able to get it.
All right, fine.
At least we're getting Kimberly coming out here. Thank you.
Bang.
Yeah, Kimberly was she was a beautiful woman.
DDP, lucky man.
Who's been married more times, DDP or Ric Flair?
I think Flair.
Yeah, I think Flair's got him beat. Maybe by 1 or something like that.
And it's crazy because Kimberly and Paige are still really, really good friends to this day.
Well, that says a lot, though, about the character of probably how he is as a person. If you're not married to somebody anymore and you're still, friends with them afterwards and so close with them in a lot of ways, it's got to say a lot about your character as a person. Maybe even though you're not going to get along anymore, that you can still be friends and do it the nice way. And I wonder why they divorced. I wonder what the reasons were.
I don't know. My guess would more than likely be like the travel schedule.
Could have been. I don't know. I don't want to speculate because it's none of my business, but
yeah,
they always seemed like they really, really cared about each other.
Oh yeah. And the thing is that which a lot of wrestlers they get, the ones that divorce, it's mainly due to like the stress of like the travel,
drugs, alcohol,
and like the temptations of the road, unfortunately.
Yeah, different women and, not being faithful to your partner probably. Why is this closing out the show, though?
I don't know, but I don't think Paige, I'm not saying that he didn't, but he doesn't seem like somebody that'll step out on his wife.
There goes Diamond Cutter. That's over. That was quick.
Wow.
This is going to have to set up something for Macho to come out of the NWO so they can get Sting, I bet.
Yeah, we still got 8 minutes.
Yeah. That was a quick match. What was that, under a minute?
Yep.
It didn't need to be longer, but really, why bring Psychosis out here for the final?
That's true. Now, do you think Randy Orton would be as over if he didn't have the RKO?
I don't know. Randy's a really talented guy, so I think he would have found a way to get himself over.
I gotcha.
That's my opinion, though.
What do you think's better, the RKO or the Diamond Cutter?
RKO.
I gotcha.
I love the Diamond Cutter too, but I'm going to go with the RKO.
I love both of them, but I would say the RKO as well.
The liquor and drugs were something different in Japan.
Yes.
No wonder DDP said bang so much with Kim around. Too many occurrences of DDP trying to Diamond Cutters on Kim as she'd enter different rooms of the house.
Just imagine that.
Walks in a bathroom. Bam! Diamond Cutter.
Well, Randy Orton's been married, I think, twice.
Yeah.
So the RKO's out of nowhere. Like his ex-wife, he just couldn't take it. God damn it, Randy.
It's a hard choice between both of the RKO or the Diamond Cutter. Of course, DDP is the one that created it, but I just like the RKO better in the way that Randy does it.
I agree. All right.
He ain't got his running shoes on, Monkey Boy, is what he just called him.
No, that's right. And DDP, he really didn't wrestle that long, and he made a Hall of Fame career for himself.
Yeah, so I mean, right here, he's probably close to 40 years. Look at the dude next to the Macho Man. Look at him.
Dude, that mullet and the mustache.
Look at that mullet and mustache.
Jesus
what
Christ.
Is going on in Saginaw? Look at that mustache. That's a better mustache than Lee Marshall's.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
He was probably beating Lays off with a stick in the mustache ride department.
If you're not watching this on Peacock right now, I'm telling you.
Good Lord. This is worth the show.
Just that mustache alone on mullet on this guy is worth it.
This is worth the show tonight. Good Lord. That was amazing.
That guy is tremendous. I want his autograph. I want to get a selfie with him.
Mr. Mustache Guy, if you ever hear this show or see it, please contact us. We'd love to have you on the show.
Ugliest crowd of people that you've ever seen. What? Don't be mad at me. All right, come on. I'm just being honest here. Give it an honest assessment. Daniel said Chet's older brother is in the crowd. Oh, here comes Piper.
Let me do like a baseball.
We were not going to escape a show without getting these fucks on the mic.
Let me quote a baseball movie. Not this goddamn song again.
No, please. Why are they closing the show tonight?
Like I said last week, guys, when it came to Piper, I love Piper. The guy's a legend. He is a freaking innovator. He's partially the reason why we have WrestleMania today. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the fact is that during this time, Piper was mailing this shit in just for a paycheck.
There he is. I was just going to say it. I said, is Kevin Green going to start doing the football dance that he always does?
Yeah!
He didn't even make it to the microphone without doing that thing. He's like,
how much cocaine do you think?
And Tommy Boy.
How much cocaine do you think Mr. Green did before the match? Or the interview?
Kevin looks like a straight edge guy, but I could be wrong.
If you were to speculate.
Oh. I don't know. They're all lying in the middle of the ring. Poor Kevin Green is lying in somebody's beer and chew spit that was thrown at the NWO earlier. Poor guy. Oh, they want a fucking slobber knocker here. They're looking for a fucking fight, man. Let's go.
You know, Paul Bromwell is he is fixing the potholes that Matt Kuhn made in podcasting.
He might be. He might be. NWO's getting ready to go out here for a fight.
Hey, Paul, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better apologize to him. I hope Kevin Green gets his hands on Jeff Farmer. That's what I want to see.
Don't you wish?
There he goes. He's doing his football dance, man. Come on.
Don't you wish that evil on Mr. Farmer?
Who's coming out now? There he is. There's Scott Hall. He's fresh out of rehab here, coming back. Yep, they're mentioning it. Missing in action no longer. Boy, he looks great here.
You talk about the definition of cool in wrestling. There's no greater person than Scott Hall.
Yeah, I would agree. Scott Hall is awesome.
It breaks my heart, man, that someone that we grew up watching, that we loved, and that just brought so many smiles to our faces and everything else, he's gone.
Yeah, you look at the ring here. Piper's gone, Flair's gone, Hall's gone.
No. Flair's not gone yet.
I said Piper. I meant Green. I'm sorry. Piper and Green. Jesus, Flair's been almost gone a bunch of times. Unfortunately, I wish he'd stop drinking.
I agree.
Yeah, but you got Kevin Green not with us anymore. Roddy Piper, Hall. Sad to see when you go back and watch the stuff that
Virgil
weren't there. Virgil's still there. Don't put him in the grave yet. He's a meat sauce master. He's gonna live to be fucking hungry.
No shit. Sorry.
Scott Norton just got taken out fast. Scott Hall did. Daniel says here. Let's see. Scott Hall made the save. Nobody will ever pull off the machismo like the bad guy.
Oh, amen. 1,000%.
Flair's going mentally, but that's been his whole life.
Fire! Fire me. I'm already fired.
Fire me.
You no good son of a bitch.
I can't wait till we get to that show one day.
In the meme I sent you with the Mountie and Flair and Piper, it's a damn shame the Mountie lost his belt before Mania like that.
That's the facts right there.
Yeah.
Well, the show is now over, Chris. The Nitro is going off the air as the NWO is trying to get in the ring here and fight with the.
They outnumber them. Why are they?
Well, they got Kevin Green. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why.
So
what did you think of this show, Chris? Hit me with your thoughts on the show.
Fun. Thumbs up all the way. Less Four Horsemen, the better. The JJ Dillon stuff was absolutely dreadful. I loved the Bischoff promo. The Rey Mysterio match was extremely fun to watch. The Public Enemy match was dog shit. DDP, it was short, but it furthered the story with Macho Man. Overall, I would say it was a fairly decent show. So I give my thumbs up, brother. How about you?
I'm going to say last week was way better.
I agree. I agree with that.
Definitely way better last week. I'm going to go in the middle. I think it was in the middle here. There was a lot of nonsense stuff that was out here. There wasn't a lot of long matches that probably should have been a little bit longer on some of them. But it wasn't terrible by any means. It just wasn't a thumbs up quality to me. So I'm going to go in the middle on it. Let's see.
I got you.
Let's see what Daniel has to say. His thought here is Daniel says, way better show last week. Safe to say Raw will decimate it. Daniel, this one I think for Raw will beat it because that was the show that I was at.
What's the lineup we got?
I don't remember what the lineup was on it, but like I said, I remember the show being really good. It's got that great angle with Steve Austin and Bret Hart in the ambulance.
Hold on. So it was the April 21st, 97 Raw?
Yeah, the April 21st, 97 Raw was that one. But I think it's safe to say that one will be it. That's my
hold on.
But I could be wrong.
Really quick. I'm sorry, guys.
Austin and Brett stuff will destroy it. Yeah. I don't think they can
we got the Iron Sheik facing Ahmed Johnson.
The Iron Sheik? I don't remember that.
No, wait. What? No, wait. Like the Sultan with the Iron Sheik. Sorry, guys.
Okay, the Sultan versus Ahmed Johnson.
Facing Ahmed Johnson. Bret Hart versus Steve Austin in a street fight. God damn, that's going to be great. Tiger Ali Singh versus Salvatore Sincere.
That's going to be a barn burner.
A rematch. Yes. A rematch. This is the second longest match of the night here. A rematch for Revenge of the Taker, Rockabilly with the Honky Tonk Man facing Jesse James.
Okay.
And there's going to be a world title match between The Undertaker and Triple H. So,
and this is from the Broome County Arena,
at the Broome County Arena in Binghamton, New York.
Yep, 15 minutes from my house. I was
just at the Broome County Arena.
I was just at a game there the other night.
How many people does it fit in there? Like
Daniel said, Rockabilly's Revenge Tour.
Dude, I'm excited. And I'm serious.
Whenever we get Chris, I could be wrong on this, but if I remember correctly, I actually think there was snow in April and we had a snowstorm at this point. I could be wrong on it, but I think there was. I might be
wrong. That's even better. And like I said, whenever we get further along later in the year and like we start to build steam up more, I want to make a WUA shirt for us. Wake up, Ahmed.
Wow.
I think that'd be
pretty damn hard.
Amazing. And by the way, before we go, thank you so much to everybody out there, especially that support our Facebook page, because we are, I think, 12 supporters away from 1,000. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it, and so does John.
Absolutely. Daniel knows the story behind this. The refs from that game the other night are definitely cursed. No doubt about that. Those refs deserve it from that game.
We love you, Mark.
That's another day and another story right there. Well, we hope everybody had fun with us tonight here on Nitro, whether you came out live late at night here with us or you check it out later on. We hope you're staying safe. We hope you're doing good wherever you're at in this world. We wish you all the best, and make sure you like the page here. Say it again.
I'm sorry, Paul.
You're damn right. You should be. We should always be sorry to him there. But make sure you like and follow the Patreon and Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube, Retro Repeat. And we're going to drop another show later on this week for our Forgotten Icons. We're going to be looking at Dean Malenko, the man of 1,000 holds, the Iceman himself, Mr. Dean Malenko. So we had fun taping it, and we hope you have fun watching it, and we hope you guys had fun with us watching this show here on the Retro Wrestling Revival. So for Brother Martin and Roadblocks Bouncer, I am the Ayatollah of Attitude, Johnny P. We're signing out. We'll see you guys again real soon, live next week for some Monday Night Raw, and come back later this week to check out some Dean Malenko stuff on our Forgotten Icons series. So until the next time, be good, everybody. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll see you again real soon.